Ever wondered why this place is called Irving Park? Stay tuned to find out more about the Irving family and their wonderful home pictured here. Back in early May 2026, I took part in a Jane's Walk right here at Irving Park in Victoria. Every spring, cities around the world host these free, community-led walking conversations to honor urban activist Jane Jacobs. It's all about getting outdoors, connecting with neighbors, and exploring the stories and history that make our local parks and neighborhoods special. You'll see some of the guided walk, which was focused on the labyrinth, in this video.
Established a community committee, and there were meetings and talk and trying to find money to do this, and how we're going to convince the city to let us do this in the park. I got tired of the meetings. I went for a couple of years, but I got tired of the meetings. So I got my old dad and my hand push lawnmower, and we came up with sticks and strings, and over by the picnic bench there we cut a labyrinth into the lawn. And I have the pictures to prove it. I don't have them with me, but I do have the pictures to prove it. Anyway, the labyrinth process moved on. The city thought, well, okay, maybe it's not such a dumb idea. And they went ahead and they built this labyrinth, very elaborate process. It is a modification of the classic 7-ring labyrinth.
Welcome to Irving Park, a peaceful 1-hectare neighborhood sanctuary nestled at the corner of Menzies and Michigan Streets in the historic James Bay community of Victoria. As you wander through the grounds, you're greeted by a couple of massive Sierra redwoods originally planted along a 19th century crescent driveway and a cherished European beech tree whose leafy canopy has provided shade to generations of children. Following the curving gravel pathway, you'll discover 21 Japanese cherry trees planted in 2002 by the Gifu Prefecture Cherry Blossom Society as an international bridge of friendship between Japan and Canada. Nestled within this grove lies a tranquil 7-circuit stone labyrinth created in 1999 as a peaceful space for quiet meditation. The park also features a playground for young families, picnic tables, and a paved walkway cutting diagonally across the lawn for local strollers. Long before it became a public park, this land was home to Irving Place, a lavish mansion built between 1882 to 1884 for steamship captain John Irving and his new bride, Jane Monroe. Jane was daughter of Alexander Monroe, chief factor of the Hudson's Bay Company, whose family estate was situated nearby on Michigan Street. Irving Place was famous for its extraordinary 12-color exterior paint scheme. Behind the mansion were stables for horses, sheds for cows and chickens, and extensive flower and vegetable gardens. Mrs. Irving hosted famous at-home afternoon receptions on the expansive lawns and drove through the town with her 3 children in a custom-built phaeton carriage. The mansion was a vibrant social hub until the family moved to the mainland in 1915. The residence briefly served as a military convalescent hospital from 1917 to 1919 during their First World War, before being demolished in 1929. The land was acquired by the city of Victoria and officially declared as James Bay Park in 1944, eventually being renamed Irving Park in 1981 to honor the family's legacy. Captain John Irving was one of British Columbia's most colorful historical figures. Born at sea off the coast of Oregon aboard the vessel Robert D. Carter in 1854, he became the province's youngest steamboat captain at just 20 years old and built the Canadian Pacific Navigation Company into a regional shipping powerhouse. Renowned for his bold navigation during the Fraser River and Yukon gold rushes, as well as his legendary generosity, Irving eventually sold his fleet to the Canadian Pacific Railway. Though he spent his later years with little material wealth left, he spent his retirement traveling freely on a lifetime pass aboard CPR steamships and was remembered warmly as a man who died poor in everything but friends. Today, whether you're visiting the park to walk the meditative stone labyrinth, admire the spring cherry blossoms, or relax beneath the shade of giant redwoods, Irving Park remains a special jewel in the heart of Victoria. Thanks for watching this video on Irving Park in Victoria. More information can be found at walkingvancouverisland.ca.